September 3rd, 2019, early in the morning, arriving on the llanos, the flats, the plains of Colombia after a 12-hour journey through the night from Bogota, up there in those mountains.
There's the suitcase that you gave us, Greg, and a few bits, all the tools and stuff inside, and I'm waiting for my transport. So, after a couple of hours wait, we're off on our way.
But within 10 minutes and in sight of Villavicencio, the motor started making horrible noises and it broke down. There was nothing to do but to call the tow truck and quickly catch a bus.
So we stayed the night here after getting off the bus, and it's a 5:30 start in the morning. Came from here and we're going there. He managed to arrive on his motorbike. He broke down yesterday, took the bus. Two of us arrived, and now our other compañero has arrived also. 6 in the morning. Sounds like the motorbikes are going to take a little while, so we've come visiting.
I had taken a hammer and saw to give to the lady who owns this house, and I found that she had bought some timber and had been praying for a hammer and saw, so that worked out well.
So we're having to repack things, because as we came in a car we expected to bring a lot more stuff, so we're having to go on motorbikes, and it's going to be 4 or 5 hours on a motorbike, so we're only going to take one bag, and the suitcase we will put all our old dirty clothes and any extra clothes that we don't need, just take one change of clothes, and the tools we're going to have to they'll have to take it back in with them when they bring us out, so because that's quite heavy, so but that will go when we come back. They'll take it back in. So there we are, repacking. So found out how they charge their cell phones. They have these little connections here on their cell phones, so that's how they do it. Cool. Alright, this is my chauffeur and the bike that I'll be going on. And we got a flat tire.
I was a little bit sad, but we ate him later. Due to the hold-ups, the motorbike trip was 6 hours, and we arrived after dark at the place we were going to stay for the night.
So we have that light. It got damaged in the suitcase. It got broken, but it's still working. And we also have a lamp from a car. So it's working okay. The other one died, so I'm quite pleased. And trying to teach them how to do that one there, so that's pretty good. It's working fine, the proof so far, and the other one broke and they threw it away, so that was interesting. I'll question them on that tomorrow.
I was very pleased to see that the ukulele that I made and sent to them is in full use, and I took some flutes that I made too.
So for the women folk this morning, it was a 3 o'clock start in the morning to start getting breakfast ready, and we're up at 5 to get the day underway. After a quick breakfast and trying to repair a guitar, didn't quite get there, but they say they've got one over there, but I will fix that when we get back, and we're about to take off. Take a whole bunch of provisions as well with us, so
The event we were going to was another 25 or so kilometres away at a place called Casuna.
Since we were here last, they have built a church. This is their church. The first church in this area, which is historic. ¿Y cuánto tiempo demoraron para construir?
No demora mucho, un mes.
¿Un mes?
Ya tenemos un mes completico, ya hicimos y todo.
Y hasta el techo y todo.
Entonces encerramos con esa hoja con esa hojita de palma.
Ajá.
Y
Pastoreo allá, el primera iglesia de la viña que se fundó para los de Planos.
amén.
Entonces, hoy en día, la bendición se ha regado.
Here we have butter, and we're going to be having bread with butter, something that everybody in New Zealand has,
Uno por uno.
but these guys have never had bread and butter before. There's a community pot made for everyone. Everyone's basically going to try and get some, but there's no spoon to serve it with.
Puro comandante. ¿Le echamos esto o no?
This is where we're going to be sleeping tonight. I think 3 or 4 of us in there with our chinchorros, our hammocks stretched. So after a sort of a night, we're up again.
And the younger girls of the community have already made a few trips down to the waterhole to collect water, which is one of their chores.
Oiga, esa para mí y esa para
This meat smells really high.
No, a Cristalina ya no
They've
puede
got to eat it fairly quick, and I think we're going to leave it. Slept with this horrible smell last night. Because there's no refrigeration, it has to be eaten at once, and it goes off pretty quickly, going green.
Nice once again to see my ukulele in use.
Here is a good reason to provide solar lighting. This place may burn down if they continue with this. Made of palms and trunks and stuff, that could go up very quickly. So I really do think we need to get this with some solar lighting.
It was really great to see 40 people give their lives to the Lord and become Christians that day.
Reconociendo que he pecado, pero también pidiéndote que tú me perdones. Señor,
So now we're going to have some weddings before baptisms.
esta pareja, todos orando por ellos.
parejas que se encuentran aquí de rodillas.
Pedimos, Señor, que tú les
Padre, te lo pedimos, Dios de la gloria, que tú tomes el control de ese hogar. Yo primero vi la luz y la mancha de mi alma yo la ve. Fue allí por fe, yo vi a Jesús y siempre
En esta tarde, en esta mañana, como ministro de la palabra del Señor, quiero bautizar al hermano Milton Gaitán en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. ¡Aleluya! Gracias, Dios. ¡Aleluya! Bueno.
Ya viene el Señor, Él viene una nube.
And then we had Holy Communion, and that's when the shaman, the local witch doctor, who had been attending the event, got angry and got up and left.
And with that is the final salutation in their cultural way of saying goodbye until the next time. And one community that joined us is going back to theirs, and we are going to be on the road again for a couple of days to Bogota.
So it was like a 5 o'clock start, travelling all day and all the following night to get back to Bogota.
This Pastor Alvaro, I gave some the tools to him, and I also gave some to this pastor for having helped us out as well. And there we are. He's going to be taking that back to his community, Greg. So thank you very much for that. Some of those tools have arrived.